And welcome back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are finally continuing with Hellfire Descent. Our party has been through a lot, they've seen a lot, they've released things they maybe shouldn't have, or maybe they should have. World changes really and works really funny. But one of our party members recently got betrayed, and instead of backstabbing it, hit in the face with a mace. For why that happened, I'm gonna have to leave the victim to explain why they were victimized.
To
Tortufu.
be fair, to be fair, there wasn't a mace. It was just a club.
Yeah, fair. Mace is just a metal club.
And any hoozles.
Still got your
So,
ass smacked by a twink.
well, that was either them use the club that I literally gave them, or their hands, and pretty sure their soft hands would just hurt them, not me. But, anyways, so we started last time after with the party Tortufu and Memphash. We had just kicked the ass of some ne'er do wells who were part of the what were they called? What were they called again? The syndicate.
I believe that's correct.
I think so. That sounds right.
It just sounds sinister. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So after kicking the members of some members of the syndicate who were trying
Oh,
to
you mean the guild?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was the
guild.
guild.
I was trying to
Yeah,
catch up with what you meant. Yeah, you're talking about the guild.
the guild. That doesn't sound as sinister as the syndicate, but whatever. So after kicking some of the asses of some of the members of the guild who were trying to extort dear poor sweet Brooke, the who proceeded to bash in the nuts of many of them. We we went, well, not me and Manufacturer went back to the tavern to see if maybe Nelly went back there. They weren't, so Tartuffu went back in search of them. Searched all over Baldur's Gate. Yes, she did have a peen hammer specifically built for ne'er-do-well peens. But after hours and hours, well, searching well into the morning, Tortufu came back empty-handed because they couldn't find Nelly, and turns out they were already there because back with Valtari and Seoza and Arthur, they were dealing with a whole bunch of shit, and Nelly found them. After dealing with some vampire gunk and demons in I think it was a soul realm. So is that where they were, CCS? Some sort of soul realm?
The void.
The void. They talked with a god, came came back, came back to the tavern with Nelly in hand because Nelly apparently just went straight for them. And they were pissed off at Tartuffu because, Tartuffu was supposed to be watching Nelly. But Tartuffu wasn't back yet because he was still out there searching for Nelly. So they just had some late dinner and went to bed. The next morning, Seoza gave Tortufu a good talking to with the business end of a club that Tortufu gave to them. And that's pretty much all that happened last time.
To be fair, they got back that morning. You got back like 2 hours after them.
Oh. I thought they came back like late in the night.
Well, yeah, so late. It was the next day, and then you got back a little while later while they were asleep. They went to sleep, and we caught back up after everybody woke up.
Okay.
And Thesh's the only one that slept well.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened.
Fair. Go ahead and take your hero point. We are going to catch up to the party just after the sound of somebody getting leveled. A nice, dull thud resonates from the second floor upstairs. Valtari, Memphash, you have both heard it. Ren, even you have heard it sitting in your room.
Well, I would definitely come out and see where that came from. Oops,
Yeah, it's
I'm
another
pressing the
room.
wrong keys.
There you go.
I'm pressing the wrong keys.
So you see, it's pretty late in the day. You are coming down. There are some new people down at the bar with Avery. It is a pink tiefling, a whitish clear dragonborn, a small tiefling, and a dog.
Oh, well, I see a dog and I'm quite happy with that, so I'm gonna approach. Is this your dog?
You see the dog immediately stands up and puts themselves in between. It's between you and the young girl that it is standing near.
Yeah,
Oh,
Valtari will. Hey, motherfucker. Um, walk up to Sir Fluffington, stand beside him, and pat him on the head and go, "Hello. Are you also staying here?"
yes, I'm upstairs.
Well, my name is Valtari. And you are?
I'm Ren. You can call me Ren.
Nice to meet you. So what brings you sorry, what brings you over here?
Well, I'm quite far from home. Well, originally I came here to sell my wares, but due to the recent lockdown, I haven't really been able to do any of that.
Oh, I actually meant over towards these two, motioning towards Sir Fluffington and the young tiefling girl behind him. Sir Fluffington
Oh,
being the dog.
She has turned. The young girl has turned around. She has a juice box. She's sipping on it.
oh, sorry, my bad. I just wanted to say hi to your dog, I think.
You
Oh,
hear this
okay.
young girl say something, but it is spoken in the sound of nails on chalkboard and broken glass.
I'm sorry? Come again?
Oh, she speaks infernal. We're teaching her a bit of common, but mostly just infernal is all she can speak.
Oh, alright.
Valtari will turn towards Nellie and ask her to repeat what she said.
Hi. She says in infernal. More
Yeah.
broken glass.
Oh, she was just saying hello in common to Ren.
They have pretty hair.
Oh,
They complimented your hair.
oh, thank you. Yeah, the hair goes about down to. They're fairly tall. They're about maybe like 7'5" almost. They are a
Damn.
fairly tall firbolg. Very wavy. There's flowers somewhat stitched in there. However, some of them have wilted significantly from, well, being picked. Ooh, what are you doing here? You stay here too?
Yes, we are staying here. We just I've been doing some odd jobs here and there throughout town, and this is where we have kind of set up shop, so to speak.
You see the little girl offers you a juice box, Ren.
I thank you. Uh, I'll take it and hold it. And was it the same one that she was drinking out of?
No, she don't know where she got the second one, but she did.
Oh, well, I will take a sip of the juice box.
There's a little straw that you can push in. It's
Oh
apple
yeah.
juice.
I love apple juice. Did
Like,
you did you happen to hear that noise? I came down here to find out what was going on, but then I saw your dog and I got a little distracted.
Ah, yes. It's nothing to worry about. Just a little bit of in-team fighting. It's fine.
Oh, well, I'm not one to question.
Um, did you want to sit and join us, or
Well, I don't want to intrude, but sure.
I will never say no to a new friend. Minfash, come. Don't be such a loner, Minfash, as Valtari will start nudging Minfash to acknowledge the new person.
Hello. Hey, at a game, you said you're like 7'5".
Yeah, very fairly tall Fearbulg.
So like if I'm sitting down, so like literally like I'm still looking up to you. Like I'm 6'2", so I'm like sort of looking up, sort of like, wow, you're tall.
Thank you.
Come join us. We're all friendly here.
Ren will come around and sit at the bar a little awkwardly, but will eventually settle.
The breakfast here is pretty tasty. Wait, you said it's evening, right, CC?
I
Yes,
believe,
yes, it
yeah.
is.
Yeah. Well, the breakfast is good. The dinner is good. All the food here is pretty tasty. Avery knows how to make some delicious dishes.
Thank you, Memphis.
But
It's about this
sorry,
time you'll hear the door upstairs. Aseos and Tortufu are ready to return.
Okay. Theo's clearly has a new club on his hip.
It's just a simple wood club with a smiley face drawn on it messily.
And Theo's is gonna pat Sir Fluffington on the top of uh his head, as well as ruffle Nellie's hair as he comes and sits down to continue his meal. And for Ollie, what you see is a what looks like a human male with pink hair that comes to about his mid back. And it's bright pink. But he seems to be wearing like darker clothing, almost like if he's kind of blend into the background. Um this is our pink haired twink. The thing about him that is startling though is that you will see on the left side of his face, his eyes are bright blue, but you'll see that his left eye specifically looks, if I remember correctly, it's red now, Cece?
Yep. No people.
Yeah. Yeah. It is just no pupil, just red, just a red iris, no pupil, and then the outside of it is black.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see what looks like necrosis, almost lightning-esque, scarring go down his face and down his left arm. He looks like he got fucked up.
As well, something that you notice. The young girl that handed you the juice box, her clothes seem to be made of two different shades of pink. One matches this new dude's hair, the other matches the dress worn by the tiefling.
is that your daughter?
No.
Nellie
We
immediately
are.
looks at you.
And Theosa goes, did she give birth? No. Are we biologically her parents? No. That being said, yes, this is our child.
Oh, well, I see the resemblance.
I was just going to say we are acting as her guardians at the moment.
You see, she gives you shifty eyes. Just stare. She's sus at you, Valtari.
You have kept calling me auntie, not anything else, so I was going to respect that choice, okay?
You get hugged.
She immediately hugs Nellie back.
Theosa goes, I don't care what she calls me. That is my child. I will fight anyone who tries to tell me otherwise.
I just
Don't
didn't
call
want
me
to
late for
overstep
dinner.
any bounds with her. Sorry, were you saying something, Minfash?
Sorry, I was gonna Terrible joke. Never mind. I was trying to mumble it in and everything. Sorry.
No. Say it.
Do it.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
As you're walking, as you're saying this, Memphis, you look over and you see a familiar face. It's the same woman who keeps turning up when you say weird shit about kids. She puts a hand over her mouth and,
No. No.
in horror, and
No.
immediately runs out the door.
Well, that was bad timing.
Tortufu comes over.
Yeah.
Hey, Memphis, wasn't that lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. Tortufu waves his hand at the new tall woman.
Oh, you're talking about,
Red.
is Ren male or female?
Ren presents as female, but she uses she/they pronouns.
Cool.
I need to fix that height comparison then. I was thinking of the old character you were talking about. I apologize.
No, you're good. Well, I probably should describe her. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So Ren is, as I said, about 7'5", very lanky, Gearbulg with kind of cream-colored fuzz. Not really skin, but it's more fur, with white splotches. Two lamb-like ears come out from either side of her head, with very, very long, red, wavy hair that comes down to a little bit past their butt, and a tail that kind of swishes very, very calmly at their feet. They've got like various like herbs and different different little bits and bobs around their clothing, like just hanging off at various like little hooks and chains. Most notably, a spell book at their side.
Above table, I'm so excited that someone else in this party has a tail now.
Yes, it is a very long, thin tail with the end of it is kind of a tuft of the same hair that is on their head.
I mean, technically speaking, Tortufu does have a tail. It's just a really tiny
It's
little.
little nubby.
Yeah. Valtari has a very thin tail that turns into a heart, and the stem of the tail is the same color as her skin, but the heart is white.
So for Memphis, as you see, he was sort of pleading and trying to beg the lady not to think any worse of him. You see that he's sort of he's about a foot shorter than you. He's like just over 6 feet tall, like CC says, sort of clearish white with blue tips, dragonborn. Wears somewhat matching chainmail, and he's sort of seriously embarrassed again because he can't speak properly.
Valtari is going to pat Mimfash on the shoulder in a there motion.
And the person who just joined, who's not really a person, he's a big ass turtle. He's about six. He's one of the not as tall as everyone else is. He's actually a normal 6 foot height.
One. You're 6'1". You and I are the same height.
Oh yeah, I am 6'1". Okay, yeah, I'm 6'1".
Tortufu lost an inch and then gained it back. So it was a hit it off.
he hit me so hard I grew an extra inch
No,
from
you
on the
lost the
top
inch
of
and
my
then
head
gained it back.
from swelling. But so he's but where he lacks in comparatively height to you, he more makes up for it in brawn. He is a beefy turtle.
Giant child.
Huh?
And giant shell.
Yes. He's got yellowish green shell on his back, has like kind of spikes on it. Think Bowser in terms of shell. Bowser shell, yeah.
He's an
Where,
angry
where
circle.
yes, exactly. Uh,
Angry orb.
angry orb, yes. Hey, looks at you. Hi, I'm Tortufu.
Ren.
And it's from your height vantage, you can see various lumps on the top of his head.
I
Were
hit him
you
once.
were
Huh?
you the slap that I heard?
No, it was probably the the bump you heard. That's what
Oh,
happens when you hit someone on the head with a club.
oh,
You just see Theo's in the back just sipping on some tea.
I won't ask further questions.
All right. And Tortufu takes a seat at this table right here.
Valtari will whisper towards Ren and go, "If you want it, just ask me. I love spilling the tea."
Well, all right. I have juice right now.
You see Nelly very carefully squirts some of the juice on the table and then looks up at Valtari confused.
Val is going to try and stifle a laugh and go, in Infernal now. No, no, Nelly. It is a turn of phrase, so to speak. That means to tell gossip and rumors and stuff like that.
Oh. To throw bees in the turtle shell.
Theo just snorts into his tea.
I have not heard that one before, but I think Tortufu would love to hear that one.
Oh, I can't say it in that language.
It's okay. Do you want me to try and help you? Learn it real quick?
Not.
Valtari will try and help Nelly say it real quick. Please do not ask me to RP that. I have never tried to teach a
Tortufu?
child how to say something.
Nelly,
Yes.
after a few minutes, looks at you with the strangest of looks and goes, "The business is in the shells," and just stares excitedly.
You have bees in your shell?
What? No.
Do note that was originally an infernal. The bit she said this time was in common.
Oh.
So the
business is in the shell. What? Whose business? Is there is there someone on my shell? Oh god, did I crush someone again? I didn't notice.
No, are there? I think she's asking if there's bees in your shell.
Tortuga kind of like shimmies around, like kind of like his head pops in and out of his shell. No, there's nothing in here. Just all turtle.
Nelly looks at Valtari sad.
Oh, it's okay. We'll work on it, dear.
What is she trying to say?
It's just like when the pigs are sitting on the dragonborn.
Above table. I'm sorry, what?
It's just like when the pigs are sitting on the dragonborn.
I don't know what that means. All right then.
It's an infernal too, so
Fucking Theo just dying. He's on the ground.
At that comment, though, anyone that's looking at Valtari, she has a confused, perplexed face, like, and kind of doing that slow blink.
Oh, I recognize that look.
I'm sure you would. It's something you commonly wear. Oh my gosh, Tortufu, I am so sorry. I did not mean to say that.
What do you
you hear
mean?
from over near Sayosa. Gay.
What? How is that gay? She is going to like dig through Seozo's bag to find the flowers to interrogate them.
And Tortufu is looking at you confused, like, what do you mean? That is exactly what I was talking about. That's the look I give most of the time.
Val is going to look to Seoza and just go, "Love, I think I am starting to go crazy. I have no idea what anyone's saying."
I think Sayos is currently on the ground.
Seosa just looks up at you and just goes, "You're fine, dear. It's fine. You're not going crazy." It's just another turn of phrase. Above table, I want it to be known that I feel like Seosa knows what Nelly means. I, the player, don't, but Seosa is smarter than I. So I feel like he understands just because they grew up very similar.
Valtari, can I get a perception check?
If I could read correctly, that would have gone a lot faster.
Valtari, you notice something in Zeos' pocket as he's on the ground dying. It's a familiar slip of paper. It looks familiar to you.
She is going to take it out of his pocket without asking or saying anything and just open it up, curious.
Wait a minute. Is it the piece of paper that I think it is?
Maybe. I don't know what you think it is.
Is it the letter?
No. That one was left at the church.
Okay.
With the church. But Valtari, you find another receipt for somebody selling something of yours once again. It is the same thing.
Okay, Valtari's gonna double over laughing now.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
I'm also confused.
It's a deep cut. It's a joke from a long back in the
Fair
campaign.
enough.
Okay.
Seos is going to look at the note. What does it say?
Valtari's gonna try and keep it out of Seo's grasp.
What
And
do I
just-
need to roll?
Sleight of hand versus sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a hero point because fuck it, that seems more fun.
I am also going to use a hero point, so I'm not rolling at disadvantage. Where is
18
my...
from Valtari.
Where? Gods, I need new glasses. Where? If the letters would stop moving, that would be fecking wonderful. Please tell me that was the right one.
Yep, and you actually beat her.
Oh,
Fucking
damn.
Because
I think
Valtari's
it's either sleight
fast,
of hand or
but
stealth, and I can't
Seosa
tell.
knows what's going on as he plucks it from her grip.
So he's gonna pluck it from her grasp, tuck her under his other arm, and is going to read the note.
Not
She
understanding as you're going to read it, you take a face full of small tiefling child. I need an athletics check.
Fine. Why athletics? Can I argue acrobatics?
No.
Damn it.
Tortufu calls out, "Use what I taught you."
I'm using a fucking hero point to roll straight.
No, you managed to catch the small child. Yeah, he does.
Yep, which is why I'm rolling it and keep rolling it, having to use hero points. Is it stupid things to use hero points on? Yes. Do I care? No, because it's fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
But you managed to catch Nellie and shift her into Valtari's arms so you can read this note. It
Mm-hmm.
seems to be denoting a business transaction
Okay.
between you and somebody else. You're not entirely sure who the somebody else is, but it seems to be a proof of purchase for the other person buying from you a pair of undergarments.
He also looks very confused.
You also see the denoting of pink tiefling next to them.
Tortufu would like to try to read the over Seo's shoulder.
We taught you how to read yet?
No,
Um,
we still learning.
Somewhat. Like I'm let's see here. Are you
This
learning?
strange lettering would be weird to you.
There, Theos is
Normally
gonna
there's
tilt his head and go, "Was I possessed again?"
What's it say?
No. Val will say in between giggles, "No, someone is just playing a little prank."
Hmm.
Okay, that's fine. And Tartufu looks down at Nelly. It's a prank, and then this instantly goes up in flames.
Ren will clap at that.
Nelly
Uh,
doesn't need to read that.
Out of character, would you like an explanation as to what that was about?
Yes,
Yes.
actually, I would.
Okay, so a while back before you joined the party, and a little bit after Valtari joined,
Mm-hmm.
back when we still had Nethelith here,
Mm-hmm.
Tristan and Valtari were pulling a prank on Nethelith when we were in or we were underneath the bathhouse inside that dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave Valtari a letter saying that Nethelith had stolen and sold a pair of Valtari's panties.
Also, by the way, Val was not in on that one. Tristan did it himself, and Valtari might have decided to play along with it, but she was not a part of the initial planning.
Fair.
It sent Nethelith into a rage, and he tried to punch Tristan.
Fair. So, well, then I know that above table that Tristan's being Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
Seoza is just confused on who's the one playing the prank, but he'll chuckle. And then he'll look and go, "Oh, Memphis, who's your new friend?"
What
Oh,
was
is he
that? Sorry, I
talking
missed
about?
that.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Beezus.
Oh no, I had to step away for a quick second. Sorry. What was that?
Yeah. Seoza looked at you and asked who your new friend was.
Yeah,
Is
this
there
is Ren.
Hi.
That is your name, correct?
Yes. I heard a loud bonk, and then I came down, and then I met these people.
That normally seems to be how this party meets people. Seoza, it's a pleasure.
Nice
Is
to meet you.
Valtari's? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just said nice to meet you.
Is Valtari still under Seoza's arm, and he's kind of like holding her?
Yeah, he's got you and Nellie's in your arms. So you're just kind of both tucked into the crook of his arm.
You know, that's actually a really good point to talk about us meeting people after acts of violence. I mean, or sometimes even before. Like we met Valtari before we had to fight some pirates. We met Seoza after dealing with some cultists.
Oh, this is a
Memphis.
normal occurrence.
Yep. Yep. Hell, Memphis, didn't we meet after you killed the seagull? Or
I
was that
mean,
before?
uh, I think that was after. I think it was after. Yeah.
Mimvesh, can I get a perception check?
I invoked
Also,
today.
Valtari, did you cut off?
What do you mean?
Like you asked a question and then didn't follow up.
No, I didn't say anything else.
Oh, okay.
hmm
Fair enough.
Mimvesh, it's in the window.
No,
It's
it's not.
watching with those beady eyes.
Which window?
The one on the far side, right over near the door.
Like, I sort of clearly, like, we're having a conversation in the red, and all of a sudden, I focus.
Tortufu recognizes that look.
I was
I
gonna
think
say,
we all do at this point.
Yeah, Valtari. It seems his mortal enemy has appeared.
Sales
I
is
don't
gonna
see
wave
anyone.
Sales is gonna wave a pancake.
Mm,
As Ren, you have noticed his party has suddenly gone into very different modes. Memphash is laser focused in anger. Seos is just kind of waving a pancake. Nellie's trying to eat the pancake. Sir Fluffington's just on the ground.
Tortufu
Do
braced
I
himself.
notice what they're staring at?
Oh, you follow the line and you see just outside the front door, looking through the window, there's a goose. And it's mean mugging Memphash.
oh, and I'm giving him that mean mug back, too.
Ren
One
is just
day
looking
goose.
between Venpash and the goose, Venpash and the goose.
Ren, do you
Day
want to feed the
goose.
goose?
I would love to
Yes,
feed the
yes.
goose.
Sales will hand
Bring
you
it
the
closer,
pancake.
Red.
It's just a goose.
Yes. Yes, it's just a goose, Red. Bring it closer.
You
Bring it
see,
closer.
as you approach, it disappears around the corner.
Oh no.
Just
I
go
think I
toss
scared
it.
it.
Just go toss it to him. He'll get it.
Mm,
Ren will
that
peek
goose.
out the door.
Ren,
For the
you
goose.
see the little goose tail going around the corner of the building. You see it too, Memphash.
Yep.
Oh no, do you want food?
No, that goose, he's gone. I assure you, friend.
You can hear
One
it
day I will
waddling
get
down,
him.
the slap of the goosey feet going down the alley.
He'll slip up one day. I will get him and have my goose dinner.
Oh, you
Wait,
certainly have a grudge.
I would not call it a grudge.
Are you going to
More of
follow
a
Memphash or Ren?
arch nemesis.
I'll follow for a little bit. I don't think this goose is much of a threat.
Mm,
You staying behind
I would.
Memphash or you going with Ren?
I will trail behind a few feet, like, just to see if she can make friends with it. Hey, excuse me. Is it? Are you? Wait. What were
They.
you again? Sorry.
She they.
Sorry. See if they can make friends with it.
Memphash, as you'll come around the corner, you'll see on the other end of the alley the goose. It's in a corner. There's no escape.
Oh, I know this trick.
Ren will get down on all fours and kind of wave the pancake in front of them.
It watches from the other side of the alley.
Would you like one? You can have it.
Will the two of you enter the alley?
Yes.
No, I'm not going. I would advise you not to either, my friend. That goose is playing you.
Oh, it's just a goose. It's just a little bird. It's fine.
It's not a goose, it's a demon spawn.
I think you're being a little over dramatic.
Mm, mm. I
I'll
don't
gently
know.
approach.
I'm gonna hold back. Like I'm gonna say at the other end, just eyeing that goose.
You see it's waiting. Ren makes about halfway, 25 feet away from you, Memphash. They're getting close. The goose has not moved. Are you still at the entrance?
Yeah, I want to see what happens. I'm going to actually hold on a second. I'm going to use my one-way telepathic power ability and whisper into my new friend's thoughts. If you get close enough to grab it, grab it.
Ren will immediately
Please.
sit back behind, looking behind them. Okay. Just will nod and keep going. Not really a care.
You see Ren makes it all the way over there.
Ren will crouch down and break off a little piece of the pancake and hold it out in their hand.
It eats it.
See, you're a good goose. I don't think
Memphis, what
there's
will you do?
anything wrong with you.
You step into the alley and nothing happens, Memphis.
It's /E Tortmanfash, by the way.
Or slash me. He just has slash in the
Yeah.
wrong spot.
I did
Can
it.
I try? Can I try to gently scoop the goose?
It shifts up onto your shoulder.
I will just pick it up and keep happily feeding it a pancake. See, it's just a goose. Does he have a name?
How far away are they from me right now?
They were 50. It depends on how far into the alley you're going.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going. See, I'm not I figure I'm going maybe half my walking speed because I'm trying to ease my way down in there.
Once
Not
you're
trying to scare it.
Once you're about 35 feet out, they suddenly jump into the air, jumping onto the roof nearby and taking off.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. There's whatever the approximation I can give for a smile that doesn't mean I'm going to eat children. A smile at Ren. Thank you, Ren.
You're welcome, I think.
Thank you. And I proceed to turn around and give one
Memphis,
last look over my
there's
shoulder
a
and a little
problem.
nod at the goose and walk back into the building.
There's a problem.
What's the problem?
There's about 20 dogs in the alley mouth.
I knew it.
Oh.
I knew that goose set me up.
Goose called for reinforcements.
Knew it. I knew it. I told you, Red. Couldn't trust that goose.
Well, maybe I can.
They're all staring at you.
I don't have any more pancake.
They're all staring specifically at Memphis.
Will you attract friends everywhere you go?
Friends.
And then they start to charge.
Oh, great.
What are you going to do?
Does this alley actually have an exit? Or are we blocked in?
You're blocked in.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Can we climb?
You can try.
Oh, no. I don't like roofs.
You
Oh,
know
my
those-
God.
Can I step in front of Menfash and crouch down and see if I can calm them down?
You can try.
I'm gonna use my speech of beast and leaf to try and persuade them to calm down. It's okay. What would
But they're
that
not
be?
coming down. The fucking dogs are sprinting at you. The animal handling.
Animal handling?
Mhm.
Ugh. Charisma-based checks. I don't have advantage on this.
You have
Which is
advantage on all-
weird. Because it's charisma checks, but handling animals is almost always animal handling.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, I'll roll anyway. Nope.
They're still coming. Memphis, what are you
Can
going to
I
do?
try? Can I try some animal handling?
You can try.
Something tells me that your check is even higher. Oh, damn.
I would like to ask something,
Yeah.
Stacy. With the wording of speech and leaf from Furbolg, wouldn't it still give like advantage or something on the animal handling check right then?
Animal handling is wisdom.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't-
not charisma, because you don't persuade animals for the most part. You animal handle.
Well,
It's
technically-
it's one I'm gonna have to look into later, but because
Okay.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Well, technically speaking, animal handling is all about body language and tone. But with speech of beast and leaf, it would they would actually be talking to them. So I think it could be argued that it would be persuasion.
Either way,
'Cause
I'll
they
look
can
into it
understand-
afterward.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do?
As Menfash, they're still coming.
Hmm,
I thought I did a good job, but apparently it's not good enough.
mm, uh,
Ren, I think we need to try to start planning.
uh,
Or wait,
I mean,
how big are these dogs at a game, CC? Like, are these like mastiffs? Or are we talking about
Yeah.
chihuahuas? Oh my god, mastiffs!
okay,
Okay.
okay, we're backing up. We're backing up.
You're against
Backing
the wall.
up.
There's nowhere to back up to.
Are there any footholds or handholds anywhere?
You can climb up the side of the building. Not easy, but it's
I'm
doable.
going for it. I'm going for it. Come on, Ren. Up we go, I think.
Okay.
You might have a better chance without me because clearly this trap was set for me.
But it was just a goose.
Told you it was a demon spawn. I don't mean to be harsh. Sorry. Forgive my
Athletics
tone.
will be. They're approaching. They're coming close.
Oh no.
Ren, you can see Menfash is struggling. You are taller. Will you push him up?
Can I?
Yeah.
I have a 12 strength. No, I have 13 strength.
So Menfash,
Eh.
you see Ren grabs you from behind and pushes you up, putting you up at the edge, and you're able to scamper up. However, Ren is not fast enough. They sacrifice themselves for you as you see them go down under the dogs.
What? Is she being licked or is she being attacked?
You can't see them under the dogs.
Oh,
Am I being licked or am I being attacked?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh god.
As Menfash, you just
Okay.
see a mass of bodies. Ren disappearing underneath them.
Hold on a second. Where is this? Okay, so I'm at the top.
Yep.
I
You're
want to
about 20 feet up.
go. I want to go away, like towards the other end of the alley, and scamper back down.
Okay. They completely ignore you.
All right. Now I'm gonna throw something at them. Like, hey,
You're
you
50 feet
gotta
away.
get there. Well, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get closer. Like, I want to try to like get back to the other end of the alley. Now that I'm have an exit, I'm gonna run down back or get close enough where they can't just bum rush me. But
Menfash, you
think of
see a
something.
pool of red starting to spread out under their paws.
Oh, it's time to get it. It's time to get some action now. So we're going to do something to these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a sacred flame at one of them. Like, tell them get off. Do I actually have to roll for that? No.
No, they rolled to save against you.
Dex 14, it looks like.
That is a 15. As your bolt goes wide. You
My next
see
trick.
Ren's legs are kicking.
All right, time to get physical. I'm gonna just go bum rush, just run in there and just like literally try to bull them over and start get over and just yanking them by the scruff of their necks and pulling them off of them. Excuse me.
Meanwhile, inside, y'all hear Menfash let out a battle cry.
Tortufu like perched up like immediately, a sausage like hanging from his mouth. He swallows. Did you guys hear that?
Valtari already is walking towards the door.
Just walking?
Sales is
Uh,
putting. I was gonna say, Sales is putting Nelly on Sir Fluffington and starting to run.
Yeah, I was gonna correct it and say that Val was running, yeah.
Tortufu coming with?
Yeah, Tortufu grabs a handful of sausages from his plate and runs afterwards.
As you'll come around the corner, you see Menfash in the back beating the hell out of dogs.
What's
Memphis,
up,
what are
Tony?
you doing?
It was the goose.
You see one dog get thrown against the wall.
Sales is going to start like moving the dogs and like ushering them out of this alleyway. Go, shoo.
Somewhere you'll hear a whistle, and suddenly they all look up and run away. You'll see a wren on the ground covered in red.
Okay.
Val will run up to Ren and check them over.
Roll medicine. Ren, you are out of it. You have no idea what's happened. You are dizzy. It's weird.
Did I take any damage?
We'll get to that. Can I get a medicine check from Valtari?
Yep.
Can I talk to medicine as well with her? And help her?
I'm not proficient. Does that matter?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a hero point to get advantage.
There's too much red just everywhere, splashed all over. You can't tell where the wounds begin and the wounds end.
Do I smell blood?
Roll me perception. Yes. You smell so much blood.
Val is going to holler at Memfash to get his ass over here.
I'm there with you. Like I was tossing, chunking dogs. I'm getting back over there. Like now, I'm gonna give Ren a once over too, and see how they're doing.
Theoza will give you. Well, I can't really give you a hand,
Oh,
but
sorry.
Memphis, you as well can't tell where the wounds begin and where the wounds end.
I didn't mean to throw that twice. Sorry.
There's
seeing that
just
they're
so much.
panicking, Theoza's gonna go over there and try and lend a hand.
Say
Game C2.
yeah?
You said it was a rat under there.
No.
No,
Okay. Wow. I really heard that. I'm sorry. I really thought I heard you say there was a rat as well.
There's a lot
Sorry.
of red.
Red. Okay. Man, I'm hallucinating. Continue. Ignore me.
But so you're looking over and you're starting to see why your party is panicking. Let me send you a quick message.
okay.
Keeping us all in suspense here, aren't you?
Well, it was nice meeting you all.
You had to chase the goose, didn't you, Bedfash?
First of all, I didn't chase it. I followed somebody else following the goose. And I almost caught it. I was so close. So close.
You'll
Memphis?
catch it when you die.
Oh, I know its weakness now. I know its weakness.
Memphis, you gotta give up on the goose, man. You've cost a poor furball their life.
I would give up on the goose. I have gave up on the goose. It's the goose that keeps bothering me.
So,
It's still
Seiza, how do you respond?
Menfash, are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Are you telling me that you just attacked all of these dogs because they were licking them over fucking jam? And Theoza tosses the broken jam jar at Menfash.
Okay. Let's rewind.
Valtari gets up and just walks into the inn defeated.
Is there
In my defense, we all saw the goose.
is there red by Tortufu like feet? Like has it spread this far?
Yeah. With the
Tortufu's-
dogs getting thrown around there, it went everywhere.
Tortufu
Um,
stoops down, dips his finger in it, and licks it.
Yep, that's definitely some raspberry jam.
Mm.
Also, CC, how many pieces?
Probably about 5.
Sales is gonna pick up 5 things and put 5 copper pieces and put them into Ren's hand and goes, "Looks like you dropped those in the kerfluffle. Come on, you're fine. Get up."
Ren, you
Sales is
get
Am I
gonna
pulled to
start.
your feet. Yeah, you're conscious. You're just very confused. It's been a very disorienting few minutes. As you look down, Ren, you are covered in jam. It seems they
Oh,
broke one of
and-
your jam jars.
oh. Oh, it's even worse because I'm covered in fur.
Hey, you're not anymore.
Um.
It's mostly on your clothes. The dogs licked most of it out of your fur.
Oh no, this is silk.
Sales will start casting Presty on you.
Number 2, which I think is the most important part, she got close to the goose. They got close to the goose, excuse me. Which is that I think we should focus on that.
Memphis, your insane goose lust is causing too many problems.
Memphis,
I wouldn't say it's lust.
it's obsession at this point.
Well, I picked up the goose. He was fine.
Exactly.
Oh god.
I just want to pet it as well and feed it pancakes.
You get honked at from above.
Mm.
Oh,
You know what?
Well,
Maybe I've been thinking about it all wrong. Maybe I should just feed it pancakes.
uh-huh.
Okay. Tortufu like reaches into his satchel and pulls out a pancake. Go ahead. Do it.
You see the goose runs off.
I don't blame the goose.
Mm-hmm.
After
Oh good.
cleaning Ren the rest of the way off. All right, you're put to rights.
And the final point, which I think we all skipped over, is this goose set a trap. Right? Right? I'm looking at everybody like, right? Right? You agree, right?
Tails
Right.
just gives you a look. Like, Tails very clearly does not believe you. From their perspective, what it looks like is that the dog smelt the jam and were hungry.
well, this has been the.
I'm saying I'm pleading to you now, like, yeah.
Well, I mean, the goose did lead us into an alleyway. I don't know where the dogs came from. Maybe it was just a coincidence.
Memphis will be gaslit into not understanding. It's diabolical scheme.
Well, this is the most exciting 15 minutes I've had in quite some time. I like you people.
Alakira, thank God Valtari wasn't there to hear that comment. Otherwise, I'm sure they would have like lots of jokes.
I'm sorry. I had to step away for a second. What was said?
They said it was the most exciting 15 minutes of their life.
Who
Or
said
that they've
that?
had it, or
Ren.
that they've had in quite some time.
Oh, okay.
Ren did. All right. Okay. We are going to go back to the inn, and we're going to rest for one more day before we have to re-enter the hellscape that is our jobs.
Oh, you have a job now. I don't.
You can come with us. We can always use the extra hand.
Oh, should I show you what I can do? Is there an audition process?
No, there isn't.
Can you hurt people?
Oh, yes, I can.
Then there you go. That's all you need to know.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, the life of an adventure.
Wording.
Not questioning when asked if you can hurt people.
Well,
I've
I
hurt
mean,
plenty of people.
We're mercenaries.
Intentionally and non-intentionally.
Seoza points out, I am not a mercenary.
My only
I am
question
just
is,
an unlucky fool who keeps getting brought into shit and has yet to learn how to walk the other direction.
Honestly, I think that's kind of Val too, because she's not a mercenary either. I don't think she ever actually signed up to be one. She just kind of stuck with those two idiots of Minfash and
Here's the
Tortufu.
thing, is that realistically, Seoza can't sign up with the mercenaries and he can't sign up with the adventuring society because both have bounties on his head.
I mean, y'all do work for Precision Pursuits, which is a mercenary group.
I don't.
You're on the
You're
payroll.
told.
I haven't seen any money. When did I get put on the payroll?
It's because y'all haven't brought the next job back.
Here's the thing, though, is I'm not on any of the paperwork. Not unless somebody forged some paperwork.
Precision Pursuits just kind of like that.
and that is actually a
Would
good point,
all-
Cincy, what you just brought up is we never finished the first job.
Man, we're bad at this.
Well, we do have a job to turn in, so we should probably do that.
Yeah.
So, what will y'all do? Oh, no, the net's down. One moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. Continue on, please.
You're right. We do have jobs to go finish. We can turn in some flowers. Let's go grab Valtari and Nelly and get this done.
You sure? You still look a little tired.
Sales are ways you off. I'll be fine.
Okay. But
Yeah,
you
we
know,
need
man,
some-
any kind of shenanigans, who knows what's around the next corner? Possibly the goose, another bird, a seagull, who knows?
Are you afraid of birds?
I'm not afraid of birds. It's just that, let's just say, our relationship isn't exactly cordial.
I just think he doesn't like waterfowl in general.
They're tasty.
And that's how this whole thing started. Maybe eat some other kind of bird. Chickens are a thing, aren't they? Quail,
Man,
duck. I mean,
oh,
that's a
good.
waterfowl too, but maybe just avoid things that can swim, birds that can swim.
Oh, I'll make an effort.
But I agree with Seos. We need some cash flow. I don't really have a lot of money left.
Speaking of money, Teoze, can I borrow some money?
What?
I'm trying to
Oh,
get a better weapon.
oh,
What are
yeah,
you trying to get?
What was that?
What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get a super awesome warhammer that can do like light damage in the name of my god.
Also, you have all our stuff.
That too.
How much do you need for the Warhammer?
At a game, CC, was it 250?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yep. I
Well,
need about 250.
okay. Well, let's go get Valtari, and let's go turn in the first quest, and then we'll go and get you a magic weapon so that you can actually hit things correctly.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
We can also sell all that stuff we have that we don't need. All those gems and cloth and shit and art.
Yeah.
You got all that, right? Right, Sayosa? In your back?
Yeah, I have it. Granted, I'm keeping the necklace of Fireball.
Fair enough. As long as I get snappy.
1 second. And we're back. The net was weird, I think. But we return to our party just as they are heading out for the day, having recruited a new mischief maker.
And they make jam.
Raspberry jam.
But where would y'all
Yes.
like to go?
Well, let's go turn in the flowers first, because that makes the most amount of sense to get money.
Yeah, it gets the monies.
Alrighty. It's not long before y'all find yourselves at Selwyn's place. The place is just as overgrown as it was last time y'all were here.
We're gonna go in.
You'll see plants upon plants upon plants, some hanging from the roof, some on drying racks, some vials. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Oh, Ren is absolutely enthralled.
One throw in, Tortufu calls out, "Hey, Selwyn!"
Ah, Tortufu, welcome back, my friend, as he just appears out of a grass wall.
We're back with your stuff.
Good, good. It has been some time since you have been away. I thought something might have happened to
No,
I mean,
just
not as long for us as it's been for you.
you.
I say something very clearly has happened to me since we've last been here.
This is the individual in which you see.
yeah, there was some time shit going on, but we're back now and we got your flowers.
Noted, noted, noted. Tell me, was your journey safe?
Well, we had to play the crab to get them.
As to be expected, they do have a great interest in these. Now, how many did you bring?
Well,
12. 12, I see. Well, the price for 12 will be 60 gold. Now, is that not Wren? Little Wren?
Hi.
It has been some time since I've last seen you. How are your parents?
Oh, they're good. As far as I know, they're getting older, but they're doing well. Taking their
Good. You seem to have finally grown into your feet.
well, still a little wobbly on them, but
Good, good,
that's
good.
fine.
It is good to see you, young one. Too many have been wandering the forests alone in this dangerous time. Since, if the rumors are to be believed, well, perhaps we shouldn't talk on that. Too much here and there. And you have come back victorious. Now, I will take these and prepare them. Is there anything that you need?
Oh, well, while I'm here, do you have any incense?
Just some incense?
Let me
yeah,
actually check what I need. Charcoal, incense, herbs. I'm running a little low.
Looking to do something specific?
I'm looking to cast Find Familiar.
Ah, yes, I do have those prepared. I have the bundle. 10 gold as always, my friend.
I will. It did not. My starting goal did not go through. It was 130. I will give. I I will give them 20 gold worth. So I have 2 casts.
He reaches out. You see 2 bundles of herbs and whatnot handed down by a vine from the roof. Here you are, my friend.
Thank you very much.
You travel safe. This group has a habit of finding trouble where there shouldn't be any. So stay
Oh yes, we
alert.
just saw a goose.
Ah, the goose. I have heard rumors of the goose. Such strange times we live in.
I feel like everyone says that in every time.
Yes, well, I think this time may be a little strange. A dangerous time. But it seems like you know that more than most. His gaze lingers on the wounds now on your face, Seoza. If there is anything else, I will get it for you. Otherwise, I have herbs to prepare. It has been some time since I've been able to get a new stock.
You got any healing potions?
Unfortunately, fresh out. But with these, I should be able to make more. Thankfully.
Okay. I
You'll
don't think
find
I need
healing
anything.
potions rather hard to come by these days. Too many people have been buying, and with us unable to leave, well, our stocks are rather low.
Fair. Got healer's kits.
I do. Those are much easier to come by.
Sales is gonna buy 2 healer's kits.
A healer's kit is 5 gold. Yep, 5 gold pieces.
Yep.
Each, so 10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking that from your personal wallet or
Yes.
from the treasury?
I
Wouldn't
will
buy
let you
mine.
know if I'm taking anything from the treasury.
I'm gonna buy me another 2 kits as well. Bring my total up to 3.
Fair.
So we currently have 5 healer's kits in the gear. One
Well,
healing
technically
potion.
it's 2 and 9/10. But yeah,
How many times can a healer's kit be used?
10.
10
Okay, so we have 4.
or 2 and 9/10.
But if there's nothing else, you see he gives the lot of y'all a deep bow, his furry hunches bending before he disappears back behind the vine curtain.
Oh. Um,
So Red, you know that guy?
Yes, we've met a few times.
Oh. Small world.
It's actually been quite some time since I've seen them.
Anyone else in the city you know?
Mm, not many. I mean, I know you. I know. I know you all. I know Avery. That's about it.
You were recently introduced to another man. A man that you only met briefly, but thought he might have some work with for you if you were interested. It was about 2 weeks ago that you met him. His name was Dorian.
Oh, there's also one named Dorian.
Orion Steel?
I
The
think that
very
was his
same.
name. Yes.
Oh, well that's a happy coinkydink. We work for him.
Oh, you do. He said he may have a job or two for me, so I guess our paths do align.
That's lucky. You guys think it's the same job that we're on, or like maybe he was gonna send Ren over to us?
Possible. We can always go ask. That being said, we should probably sell these things first.
Yeah.
Has Ren mentioned that they're a merchant?
No.
No, they have not.
Well, I'm not great with Baldur's Gate's like economy. And where do we sell gems?
The jewelers.
Oh, remember Tortufu was a pirate, so he only ever
Follow
went
me,
to, like
Tartufu. Just,
he,
just follow me, Tartufu.
all right.
Y'all
Tortufu
going to
follows.
find a jeweler?
Yeah, just basically we're just gonna go sell what's in the loot.
Alrighty. As y'all walk in, you'll see a a beautiful array of different pieces, all jeweled out, rings, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, all that kind of stuff. And behind it, you see a single gnome.
Seoza will walk up and start the transaction of trying to sell these gems.
Ah, so you are here, come from afar? What is it you are looking to sell?
I put the gems on the table.
Ah, straightforward, straightforward. Well, let us see what quality you have. Oh, perhaps you have a writ of... Out of character, I can't think of the word. A writ of quality already?
No, we were out venturing.
That is the best way to find them, they say. Take from others, and you will not have to worry, except when they return to stab you in the back.
I mean, it was an old abandoned manor, so, well, abandoned in the sense that it was overrun with ghosts, but
I see, I see. Let's see. You have some good quality things here. As he's taking out a little eyeglass and giving a much closer look, going over each in turn, scribbling something in a small book next to him. Well, very interesting. The weight. As he takes out a scale and starts weighing them. What is the rest of the party doing while this is going on?
Are there like pieces for display and stuff just like hanging on hooks and stuff in here, or is it just
It's all behind
like
glass.
oh,
As everything here looks expensive.
I'm trying not to bump into anything and break anything. Just looking.
so is Tortufu. His instinct seeing all this treasure around him is starting to bug him a little bit. So he's just staring at his feet.
There. It takes a little while, but he does eventually put around his things. You have an interesting collection here, my good sir. Are you wishing to sell, or perhaps just get it appraised?
looking to sell.
Looking to sell, and you're looking to sell all of them?
Yes.
Well, based on what I see here, I'd be willing to give you 580 gold pieces.
Above table, does that actually sound like a reasonable price?
pretty decently. Seos is not the best with gems and whatnot, but
Okay.
Would Tortufu have an opinion on that, seeing as he's had experience selling treasure and all that stuff?
are you, or did you let the actual treasurer person do it? Because you wouldn't be the guy that did it. You'd just be a normal pirate that brought him in,
Oh.
wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I thought maybe, but no, you're right.
Because that's more going to
Especially
be
since,
first mate or captain that does that.
especially since you specifically said you weren't familiar with the economy.
Yep.
Well, I was talking more like, well, I'm not familiar with how to do it on the up and up. You know, black market dealings and fences and stuff is what Tortufu would possibly know about.
Um, above table, I don't have the I don't have the persuasion to counter, so
Maybe I can be of assistance.
Teoza will step to the side and let you look over.
Maybe worth a little bit more than 500?
He was doing 580, so
Oh, 580?
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe, how about an even 600?
Hmm. Are you sure? They do seem to be coming from strange places. Adventurers, you know. I don't want my people stabbed in the back for something that was taken.
Well, doesn't that make it all the more exciting? All the more rare?
Oh, but it does. But that always takes from the price because danger has a habit of coming back to bite you. Can I get a persuasion check from Boyo? You do decently well as these two go back and forth for about 10 minutes. As Ren is able to get your price from 580 up to 630.
Nice, Stren.
Very good, very good. Is
Now I
that
think that's a much more reasonable price.
out character? Is that with just the gems, or is that all the treasure items, like the art pieces and cloth and everything?
That's what the art priest is as well.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
You said
I think
630,
we'll
right?
call that a deal.
630. I do agree. It is very nice to find an adventurer that knows how to hold a proper sale. Good on you, my friend.
Smile. Turn away. Just look back for approval. I hope I'm not overstepping.
Hey, not something I was ever taught. It's always nice to have somebody that actually knows what they're doing. And Teoza will pat you on the back.
All right, and all our treasure items sold.
Valtari, you feel a small tug on your skirt.
She will look down towards Nellie.
She waves you down closer.
She will bend down.
She puts 3 little gems into your pocket, into your pouch.
Valtari will send her a message using the message cantrip asking her where she got those from.
She thumbs over her shoulder to one of the chests of gems that are all locked up.
Uh, Valtari, once again in message, will tell Nellie that now is not the time to do that, and then try and sneak the gems out of her pocket onto the floor, just to where it looks like they fell.
It's a locked crate. There's no way they fell out.
Ah, shit. Oh.
You
Tristan,
have a tiny rogue.
We do.
A tiny rogue who you'll put under the tutelage of a master thief.
Tristan has been teaching them the wrong things.
To be fair, this isn't Tristan's teaching. Tristan just taught him to be better. This is. Remember, Nellie's an orphan and an urchin.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go up to fucking Seoza.
He was close to the Valtari.
Seoza's
Fair.
yeah, and Seoza's near the shopkeep, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
Well,
So
I
what
don't
will
know
you
where
do,
to put.
Valtari?
I don't know where to put them, but I don't want them on my person. She doesn't want to leave the store with them, but doesn't want to draw attention that they were stolen.
So what will you do? You have party members to look into. Nellie looks proud of herself.
Tortufu's just near there, just looking at his feet still, trying not to be tempted to do exactly what Nelly just did. But much worse.
So what will you do, Valtari?
I'm sorry, my brain is a bit slow right now, so I'm having a bit of trouble thinking of what exactly.
Let's take a quick 5 then. And we return. What would the party like to do? The sale has been made. So you and Ren are turning away from the counter. You see Valtari and the little bean talking in the back. Memphis and Tortufu are both looking at the ground.
Wait, what? I know why I'm doing that, but why is Memphis looking at the ground?
He didn't want you to feel lonely.
Trying not to break anything, so he's making sure he knows where his feet are.
All right, let's get the two big ones out of here before they feel like they're gonna break something accidentally.
Oh, I always feel like I'm gonna break something too, but that's fine.
Sales is gonna walk over to Veltari and Nelly and scoop up Nelly and go, "Come on, Val. We should probably go talk with Ren about the next mission to make sure we're all on the same one." And then is gonna lead Veltari with the rest of the group.
As you head out, you find Sir Fluffington curled up next to the door, waiting for you.
So this is your dog.
Oh, yeah, he watches Nelly.
May I say hi?
Yes, you can say hi.
Oh, Ren will immediately go down and give all the good scritches.
He looks to Seoza and Valtari first.
Seoza will nod.
And he sits and accepts all the scritches.
Oh, yes.
So where to next?
You see Seoza cocks his head to the side for a second. And he is going to Valtari, you get a response back of which one of your which pocket's your pouch in?
It would probably be on her right hip.
Okay. In that case, Seoza is going to just reach his hand into her pouch and go, "You guys go back to the diner. I'll be right behind you." And Seoza is going to slip off for a second.
Fair. Is the rest of the party going to be heading back?
Tortufu
Think so.
will watch Seoza walk off and say, "Wait, she's still." I'm sorry. He still has all our money.
Yeah, I want to go get my down payment for the weapon.
Yep, and I told you that I'd be right behind you.
But,
Valtari
okay.
will point that out and usher everyone away from the shop.
Yep.
Heading
Let's
back
go.
to the inn, it sounded like.
It's a diner.
That's why I'm asking to confirm.
I think so.
Well, I mean, if we got time to go, I'd head to the armorer.
You still don't have your money.
I know.
So Memphis is
Forget
going to the
about-
armorer. Where's everybody else going?
Well, I don't want to get hit in the head with my own club again, so I'm going to listen to Siosa and head back to the inn, which I assume
I'll
that's his way.
follow. Yeah, I'll follow Tortufu.
Valtari will call out to Memfash and give him a glare and then tilt her head in the direction of the inn and say, let's all stick together.
Okay.
We
I
will
sort of
not we will not
suck
forget
back.
your upgraded weapon, Memfash. Do not worry.
I sulk back, but I'm coming. I'm coming.
It takes you all a little while, and it's pretty calm. There is somebody familiar there upon your return.
Hmm?
Kenjiro! The
It's
tall
the cat
catman.
man. Oh, hey, Kenjiro.
You see Kenjiro turn to look. He gives you a nod. He seems to be eating some noodles.
Tortufu walks over. Mhm. What you eating there?
This one has found that the Avery is good with making noodles. Yum.
Oh, what kind?
Some ramen. Yum. A delicacy from this one's homeland. Yum.
You don't say. My granny used to make really good ramen. I heard she's in the city. Probably need to go find her.
This one has always had a taste for it. No.
Hey, Avery, can I get a bowl?
Of course. Well, it doesn't take long before a steaming bowl of ramen is put in front of you.
Tortufu takes up the chopsticks and starts slurping.
Nom 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 nom. What was the rest of the party doing?
Ren is going to go over to just a table and start drawing a little bit with chalk in just straight onto the wood. And is going to start ritually casting Find Familiar.
It'll take you about an hour to do so.
That's fine.
Gotcha. And what of Valtari and Memphis?
I'm gonna cozy up next to my favorite famously feline fellow and have me a bowl of this ramen too.
Here. It's a good long while before Seyoza ever returns. Seyoza, it does take you some time, but you are successful before you are able to make your way back to the group.
Val or Theosa just slips next to Val and gives her a nod of basically just a it's taken care of. In puts her like actual pouch back into her pocket.
Alrighty.
I clicked the wrong button to unmute myself and I accidentally deafened myself for a second there. I apologize. Valtari will acknowledge it, and I feel like while Seoza was gone, Valtari has been trying to tell Nelly that that's not needed at the time, and to, yeah, basically try and tell her no more pickpocketing and stealing.
She looks, it's not beaten down, but she looks like she knows she did bad. By the way, Seoza, the gems that were stolen, based on the information you gained when talking with the clerk, they were probably about 100 gold per gem.
Okay. Okay. How many did she take?
3.
Fucking hell. Yeah. We don't need to do that right now.
Just don't tell Tortufu that shit. He'll be livid. He'll be not livid. What's the word? He'll be very disappointed.
Also, I wanted to add one thing.
Yay.
While Val is saying that to Nelly, she is trying to make sure it doesn't sound like she is mad at Nelly, but just trying to,
Not
convey that it
mad, but
can't.
disappointed.
It's not even disappointed. She just doesn't want Nelly to get in trouble and potentially get into harm because of it, since she's in a place where she doesn't need to do that.
Fair. So, what would you like to do now that the party has reconvened?
Time to upgrade some weaponry.
Yes. Please. And thank you.
Do you want before you go? You want to split the loot, like the actual gold?
I mean, let's think about this logically. Memphash's weapon's gonna cost your armor or what it's gonna cost 250.
250.
Okay. And then Tartufu, what are you getting?
I'm just upgrading my current weapon to be moon touched.
That was 75.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much would a +1 rapier be?
Unless if you don't already have, are you upgrading your rapier or buying a new one outright?
If possible, it would be upgrading.
250,
If
same as
it's-
Memphash, because that's exactly what Memphash is doing too.
Okay. And what about the moon touched option? I apologize. for asking
75,
again.
as that's what Tortufu's doing.
Yeah.
Buying a
Okay.
brand new moon touch weapon would be, I think you said it was like 125,
100.
100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just a little bit cheaper to just bless, or I guess enchant the current weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So
So 575 to upgrade to do
the whole kit and caboodle.
to get the +1 rapier for the +1 rapier.
They want to go moon touch, not +1.
So that you said 100
It would be,
or
they're upgrading theirs, so 75.
75.
That's
So 400
times 2
to do it all then.
plus 250.
400.
Yeah. Are we gonna pool all our gold, or just and just have it all
I
in the
would.
treasury?
I was gonna say keeping it in the treasury makes it a lot easier when we're doing big purchases like this.
Also, I just realized we might actually not do Moon Touch for Val. I was wondering why I hadn't thought about it before, but I'm trying to keep her more in the back, so ignore that. I apologize.
So not upgrading your rapier?
Yeah, I'd want to do my crossbow, but I don't know if you can do that, so,
Not for Moon Touch. You have to go +1.
yeah.
Which we can do. We have the money for it.
We currently have 1,045 GP in the treasury.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have 300 more, but
Technically speaking, we have more, but that's just the GP. We have 6,323 copper, 5,350 silver, and what I said about earlier about the gold.
I am not seeing where you guys are seeing that much gold.
Party loot. It's in the handouts at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's right under party learning.
Okay.
Yeah, just
okay.
scroll down to
I see it now.
Yeah, you got it. If we want to combine everything,
If we have
I can
enough, then I would like a +1 light crossbow, but
fair. Be 250 for the upgrade.
Yep. So 575 for all of it. And I'd say my vote is to pool just because it's easier. That, and then we're not worrying about how much gold. Yeah. It's just like, okay, you need this, this, and this. Here we go.
In that case, after the campaign, everyone just send me what they have in copper, silver, and gold, and I'll add it onto the treasury.
Okay. So what would y'all like to do next? Y'all go in to make the sale?
Yep.
It doesn't take long as it did with the merchant, as Tortufu had already prepped this. It's just bringing in the payment, and the weapons will be done most likely by the next day.
Awesome.
Alrighty. And I'm sorry, the weapons next day, and what was the other thing?
It'll just be done the next day.
Oh, then okay. I missed like the first half of the sentence, so I wanted to double
Memvesh had
check.
gone in and made sure this was already prepped, so they were ready for it.
Okay.
So, y'all have bought what you needed. You are ready. The question is, will you bring Ren up to speed, and what will you do next?
Okay, if I remember correctly, because yes, we do need to get Ren up to date. Ren, I believe, we needed to go investigate the vampires, didn't we?
Yep. Specifically the one at the Low Lantern. Which y'all know is over by the port. Okay, my net died again. One moment. Sorry about that. I've been having all kinds of net issues today, so they missed some of the things. We missed some of the things they were saying. So we're going to continue on, as they now have a plan for the day.
The plan is simple. We are going to go. We are getting Ren up to date on the mission. We should probably go stop by to see if there was another mission that Ren was going to be sent on, just in case. Just so that we can get, if it needs to be 2 birds, 1 stone, we can 2 birds, 1 stone.
I'll fast forward over that. He was going to send y'all on the job y'all were, because he was talking to him when y'all were still missing.
Okay, so same mission. Perfect.
Convenient, you might say.
Yeah, super convenient. How about that? In that case, then we need to. Sales is just gonna go stand in the middle. Or is gonna go stand next to an alley and just say Tristan's name.
Oh, are you looking for Mr. Tristan? You hear from Nellie.
Yes,
Okay. And she starts toddling off.
I follow Nelly.
That's the rest of the party dealing with this.
What? They're just leaving the tavern?
No, it's just out in the street. She's off. She's on an adventure.
Oh, does she normally run off?
Yes.
Yes.
All the time. Tortufu will hustle to keep up because he does not want to lose track of Nelly ever again.
I'll follow. Why not?
Yes. I gotta keep track of my turtle buddy.
They lead you through section after section of city, going this way and that, just looking for different things. It takes a good long while before they go, oh, here we are, and starts moving down a very dark alley. And then you'll see they just kind of disappear after looking at the floor for a moment.
I'm going to basically do exactly what they did. I'm right on them, right on their ass.
Roll me an investigation with advantage.
Means I'm rolling straight. I'm sit back in my chair like I'm going to be able to read the screen. Take off a whisper.
That's insight.
That is fucking insight. My investigation is a +3. Wait. Yes.
All right,
So,
so
21.
higher. You see there's a small hand that grabs you from the side and tugs you through the wall. As all of y'all see Seoza disappear as well.
Tortufu,
The wall ate them.
Tortufu, I think, will be the next one through because he ran after them.
Tortufu, you don't, you can't, you can see where Seoza went, but you can't fit through. It's very narrow, and your turtle shell is too big.
Val is going to try and follow after.
Bell is able to.
Tortufu, do you want to follow?
Hmm?
Do you want to follow, Tortufu?
Yeah, but I'm too hefty. Curse my
Don't
heft.
resist.
Hmm?
Don't resist. She's gonna take out a little pinch of powdered iron and she's going to blow it in your face and cast reduce on you.
Yes, I was hoping for that.
Tortufu sneezes and starts to shrink bit by bit until he's the size of Franklin. Please tell me people understand what I mean by that.
Yes.
I do.
Yes, the cartoon turtle.
Yeah.
Here comes Franklin, something like that.
Memthesh, Ren, are y'all going through?
Can I make it through?
Oh,
Yeah, you're not as turtle shell as Tortufu.
Tortufu dashes through now after them.
I giggle as, I can actually sort of step over Tortufu now.
Y'all are having to
Yeah, I
turn
keep my
sideways, so it's hard to get through. It's a very narrow gap. But soon y'all find yourself walking. Y'all find yourselves walking down a sewer path. And it doesn't take long before y'all find Nelly and Seoza in front of a doorway.
and that costs 3 spell points, correct?
Second level spell, yeah.
Level-
Okay. And that only lasts for 1 minute, so
Yeah, once you got through it, the sewer was wide enough. It was fine.
alright.
So, y'all are now in. There's a doorway in front of y'all. What would y'all do?
Ren cannot see a thing.
I didn't give you. Do you have dark vision?
Fear
No.
monks do not.
It was the
Are
one thing I
we?
forgot to add.
I must have totally missed this. Are we? Is this night?
Hmm?
Is this at night? I totally missed this, or is it just so dark?
You're in the sewers. You're underground.
I totally missed that. That is my bad. Well then, I'll fix that. Well, I will give her a touch of my. Everybody else can see though, right?
Tortufu can't.
Yeah, I don't have my hammer yet.
Okay. Well then,
Seos is gonna hand their dagger to Tortufu.
Oh, wait, am I still small?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Valtari behind you is just a tiny turtle. Not tiny, I'm small.
You're small at the moment. You're so small.
Valtari is going to point out. It's quite ironic. You always like to get bigger in battle, but here you are, so much tinier. As she purposely makes her, puts her hands in a almost pinches her index and thumb together, but there's a small gap.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't like it.
I'll drop the spell.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as
What?
I hear I don't like it.
Return Tortufu to his normal size, CC.
The roll 20 is fighting me. Give me 1 second.
I'll fight it.
It won't let me do anything.
Oh no, I'm stuck like this. The spell went wrong.
No! I
Now,
sure hope not. I'm a transmutation expert.
there you go.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. I
You see
assume.
Nelly rush up, grab the door, and walk inside. After giving
Oh.
a strange pattern of knocks, or before giving us, they give a strange pattern of knocks and then go through.
Okay. Can I copy the strange pattern of knocks?
I mean, the door's open now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not open on my end, and I can't click it. So.
Val is keeping up with the child.
Y'all go over and find Tristan chilling in a hammock. Ah, look what the cat drug in. I was wondering when you'd make your way here.
Hammocks! Tortufu immediately jumps into one.
It actually holds you.
Hammocks. The one kind of thing I miss from a pirate ship.
What can I do for you? I imagine you've been up to something.
There's no dignified way to say this. I'm sorry, Tristan. We need a babysitter.
Oh?
As much as Arthur tries his best, Seosa puts a hand on Nellie's head. You're the only one that can actually keep up with this one.
Understandable. It was lit on fire, Valtari.
Oh,
Well, is it for little Nelly here?
no, so you see, we need Tortufu to be watched after. He gets himself in way too much trouble.
Well, he's stuck here unless I reduce him again.
I am a scamp. That's what my grandma used to say.
Well, he does tend to wander off. I've already heard about the things Menfash has been getting into. Oh, poor Menfash.
False. They're all false. Ish.
Oh, and Seosa, by the way, that sale did go swimmingly. The client was oh so proud.
Theos is just gonna look at him and go, and just so it was you.
And of course, I've put the money in where you requested, so it should be used very well. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't talk about that with present company, though. He glances over at Valtari.
Valtari will roll her eyes at Tristan's antics with a smirk on her face.
And it seems you brought someone new to my home. Who are you?
Oh, hi. I'm Ren. I found these people after I heard Tortufu get smacked.
Ah, so that is what you have been up to. Well, I will gladly take little Nelly from you. We have much work to do anyway. Are you ready, Nelly? Not. Good. Then you know what to do. Not. And she is going to scamper off in this direction, running through that doorway.
Who is this?
Tristan, he's a friend.
A
And
pleasure.
honestly, at this point, and let's be honest, at this point, a third parent.
They're really sneaky.
Most people would call it a mentor apprenticeship kind of relationship.
You can say that all you want, Tristan, but after the bullshit that we went through in the manor, she's got 4 parents.
Well, I imagine you have things you need to do.
I need a nap. We need to go pick up some things from Memfash and Tortufu and Valtari. And then we need to go deal with one of the Vampamper brothers.
Well, I imagine you'll be busy for a few days then?
Yeah.
Well then, I have much to do, and it's time that I got started. As he gets up from the hammock and cracks his knuckles and starts stretching. It seems we'll be busy for a few days. Don't worry about little Nelly. I'll keep her safe.
I shouldn't trust you. I really shouldn't. But to be quite honest, you're one of the few people that I actually do.
Well, I do have my morals, and I am loyal to a fault. Perhaps not as loyal as Golden Retriever, but I have my perks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Try not to get the turtle stuck on the way out.
I got that covered.
Nelly, dear, those are the fire ones, not the poison. As he closes the door behind him.
Are we sure about this?
Who else am I supposed to leave her with? You?
Hmm. Fair point.
All right.
Are y'all going to be chilling out for a little bit?
So I just had the realization, Seozen actually needs to go to the a bookstore.
There, we'll do that in between sessions.
Yeah. So, but other than that, Seozen needs a nap.
I was gonna say, I think we're just at the point to where we need to wait until we can gather our weapons and then actually go.
So
Yeah.
y'all start heading on back to the inn, but can I get a perception check from the party?
Fuck is that?
I don't know. Oh,
that carries
that guy. I haven't seen him in a while, but
Murtash.
Perception, you said?
yeah.
Why does it do it twice?
Would I need to cast reduce on Tortufu again?
Yeah, you've already done it, so just take off the spell point.
Ugh, God.
All right.
I'm gonna use a hero point so that I'm rolling straight.
Okay. Theoza and Mempheshel are the only one that catches it. But as you are walking by, you see up on the rooftops moving quickly, only barely, two cloaked figures dressed in black leathers. You only barely see them, one tall, one small, as they're moving across the rooftops.
Is that my fucking child?
It's hard to tell. Looks about the right size, though.
With that nat 20, I'm going to assume that that is my fucking child.
But they are gone
Oh.
as quickly as they arrived.
Fair enough.
But as y'all make it back, it's a good long rest. On the next day, you're able to pick up your new gear without any problems. And it is then, with Arthur in tow. Do y'all grab Kenjiro, by the way? Or is it just Arthur y'all are grabbing?
I mean, let's grab Kenjiro since we don't have Tristan with us.
There. But as y'all are heading out, y'all are finally on the path. Yes, you get a long rest. On the path to head to the Low Lantern. And as you're on your way, that is where we're going to be ending it. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to getting things back on track. For those listening in, thank you all for joining us as well, and I hope you are here next week to see what kind of mischief this party gets into when they're finally back on the road. Peace out.